I've been trying to, like, I knew that I wasn't gonna upload, like, almost 16 days worth of footage in total somewhere on YouTube, but I did want to have, like, when I played, not side games, because they are some of my main series on YouTube and Twitch, but they're not the main focus of the Subathon. So I've been recording them. But sometimes I either don't start the recording early enough or I let it go too late. So these are all very messy little VODs. I like to send Ratbeard pet wrangling because I don't like him. And I feel like that's a humiliating... Yeah, Ratbeard. But we don't like him. He's an enemy. There's other rats that we do like, though. And then I like to send Old Scratch Plunderin', Sailin', and Brawlin'. I don't like to send people scavenging because I think I have a good gear set, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of gear. My backpack was full the other day when I played, and I did not enjoy that. My pet also levels up every time that he does a pet game. Pet games work a little bit differently in Pirate 101 than they do in Wizard 101. They're just... He found a postcard from Mushu. Oh, now he can train in Mushu. So he just kind of gets sent on these, like, not exactly rabbit hole sort of missions, but they run in the background and then you collect them. Wizard 101 definitely still gets updates. I think their level cap is up at like 170 now. And there's either a new world or a new area coming out soon-ish. Yeah, they update pretty regularly. Pirate 101, I'm not 100% sure they're adding more content, but they are upkeeping it really well. Okay. Oh, I have no idea where I'm going. I was just gonna run. I was just gonna take off. So, I've got... Honestly, I would, if you have the time, energy, and interest, I would highly recommend Wizard 101 in 2024. I think there's some people that want it to be different than what it is, but I think one of the things that King's Isle does the best is keep their games feeling like they've always felt in a good way. The same way that Latro has held up over time. A lot of the games that I think were made between like 2007 and 2012 have really held up over time. Like Wizard 101, Pirate 101, Latro, DC Universe Online is still a really solid game. Wizard 101 Wizard City has seen a lot of changes, but it was more like they changed it graphically. They added some things that make roaming around a little bit more convenient. I don't know when the last time you played was, but they now have pets and mounts. And there was one other thing. They did alter the storylines a little bit just to make them fresh, because they obviously, Wizard City had the same, it still plays out kind of the same progression through the areas, but the exact like quest line is a little different. Also, there's a new area that I'm not sure when Crab Alley came out, but it did not come out until well after some of the later worlds. I did play Toontown. I loved Toontown. I've considered adding Toontown Rewritten into my rotation, but the last time I tried to play Toontown Rewritten, it ran horribly. So unless it has been cleaned up a little, it's really great to play for a few minutes. Toontown Rewritten, like a half an hour, and just make a tune and run around and go, hey, I remember this, but it's not something to like take on for me. But I loved Toontown so much. I think, if I remember correctly, was Toontown pre-Wizard 101, or were they contemporary with each other? Because I know that whichever one I was playing, I was only playing that one at the time. And I can't remember if Toontown I played before Wizard 101 or after. Toontown was the first game where I really like advanced and got far. Like, I was all over the place. I think I unlocked all of the areas. I now have crowns. Oh my god, why are they sending me so far away? Please let me through. What, what just happened? Please. I bought the area. It said okay. There we go. I do recall that there were sometimes like bosses that were incredibly difficult. Ooh, I've never been to Puerto Rico before. It's pretty. What's this? Port Regal. Fun. Okay, I'm trying to go to... Where's Scrimshaw? There's Scrimshaw. Let's do this one called the Rat Race. That'll be fun. Oh, but as I was saying, I do recall that in Toontown there was sometimes, like, the bosses would all of a sudden be a lot more difficult than the regular street, like, enemies, which I think was maybe intentional to encourage multiplayer and collaboration, or it was like they didn't predict that they would actually be that difficult. Because for the most part, the random street enemies, you would just throw one little prank at them and they'd melt. But then the bosses, I think because it was like a kids game, the bosses were a little bit too tough. Like, there was a lot of thought process that went into them. It's almost like they were trying to build in content for older players, but there weren't older players at the time. Do I want to get any training tombs? Do I have anyone that I can use training tombs with? I do, but they have orders. So I'll just wait. Okay, we're gonna dive into a quest now.
Who are you then? Ratbeard. Aye, we've done our share of business. I took some of his things, yes. A blade and a right smart suit of clothes, as I recall. Had to sell it all, I'm sorry to say. The clothes went to Twitchy Jake Creedy, an old friend of Captain Ratbeard's, as I recall.
He is no such thing! That black-hearted skunk of a rat is no friend of mine! I'll take my things back by force if need be.
That's your business, not mine. I think Creedy and his crew have taken up in the dockside warehouse if you want your things back.
Okay. I do like that in Wizard 101 and Pirate 101, all of the quest dialogue is voiced so that you don't really, not, some people read. I am not a people who read kind of person. Which is funny because I actually do love reading like books and stuff, but if you get me in a video game and you show me a paragraph, my brain goes, no thank you, I'll leave. In Latro, I am notorious for not understanding what's happening because I don't read the quest dialogue. I just hear the one little sentence and then I hit continue and run off. Which I feel is like the equivalent of like if I was in Middle Earth, I would hear someone say Sauron and then I'd, you know, sprint away with no other information.
Ah, Ratbeard. I thought he might come by. Who's this with you? Look out, Captain. You'll never be safe so long as Ratbeard is standing behind you. A fine coat I found, isn't it? I figure it pays back half of what you owe me. Oh, you mean to take it? Well, that's fine by me. Boys!
It's been a while since I did any Pirate 101 combat. So, it kind of is like a combo. It's like Wizard 101, but D&D turn-based instead of card turn-based. So one thing I can do is set a trap here and hope somebody falls for it. Get her a little closer. Get him a little closer. Oh man, I have another companion that also has a trap, and I like to set the traps because they usually take an enemy out instantly. Give or take if their health is really high. But I unfortunately have to I mean, I only don't like Ratbeard because I just got him in my party and he was our main antagonist at first. So I'm like still beefing with him. Oh, I didn't know he could go around. But maybe I'll like him more as a teammate than an opponent. Oh, he didn't fall for my trap. That's so lame. None of my moves can reach anybody. I'm gonna go over here. And then here, and then there. I didn't like the Pirate 101 combat at first because it's a little bit more strategy than Wizard 101, but I've actually come to kind of enjoy it for what it is. Get him, Sir Winston. It used to really stress me out when my pet would show up in my fight because he was just a baby, and now he's level 35 and has 756 health. You do whatever you want. And then you come up over here. Okay. Get him. Heck yeah. Okay, everybody's once again too far away from me. Nice.
Enough! Take your coat and hat, ye old rat! Could hardly stand the smell of them anyway. Your sword? I know nothing of that. I only bought your kit from Bobstay. Go ask him where it is.
I'm not used to having a mount, so this giant flaming tiger is new for me. Wait, where am I going?
The sword was purchased by One-Eyed Jack over in Flotsam. An old friend of yours, yes?
We'll see about that. If Jack's up to something, there'll be the devil to pay.
I'm pretty sure that One-Eyed Jack was the one who sent me over here to, where am I? Puerto Rico. I started this quest, I think either before Halloween or before Christmas. I don't recall. But I was doing a lot of main questing since then. And this is technically a side quest because it's Ratbeard's promotion quest, which is a big, like, level upgrade for him. So I don't particularly remember the beginning of it. But we're gonna come over here to Flotsam to talk to One-Eyed Jack. The cool thing about Flotsam is that I was a big Fantasy High fan before I got really into Pirate 101. And I don't know if anybody else is a big Fantasy High fan, but Flotsam gives big Leviathan energy. When Brennan first described Leviathan, I couldn't totally wrap my head around it, but this is pretty much exactly what, maybe Leviathan's a little more structurally sound, but it's very much like this, just an amalgamation of wrecked ships all built together into a city. And it looks so cool, but it's such a maze. I still don't know if I've done all the side quests here just because I can't. Every time I try to go around and see, I start getting turned around and lost and going in circles. But I love the way my mouse died. I don't love the way my mouse died, but it died in the middle of that sentence. I love the way that Flotsam is put together. Just visually stunning. And just something cool to wrap your head around. That's the wrong key. Every time, especially these days during the Subathon, every time I go from one game to the next, yesterday I was playing DCUO, So now I'm trying to use DCUO controls in Pirate 101. And every time, for some reason, when I'm playing DCUO, I try to use, like, Genshin controls. I don't know why my brain just starts mixing up which buttons do what in which games.
Hello again, young pirate. You and Ratbeard have sorted out your differences, I see. Piracy makes strange bedfellows. If I'm right, Ratbeard has come looking for his blade. Well, don't get cross. I bought it to hold it safe for you. Least I could do for an old friend. Ratbeard, your sword is hidden in one of my rental properties, a cabin not far from here. Enjoy. Don't worry, I'll claim my favor later.
I bet we're gonna find something interesting in this cabin. Wait. Why are those guys highlighted? Do they have a quest? Oh no, they're battles. Okay, that makes sense. Never been this way before. Oh, is his summer rental? Oh. I should have been following the quest arrow. And instead I was assuming that I needed to be on my ship. Wait. Oh. Here we are. Oh, he meant cabin like a ship cabin. I was thinking like a house cabin.
Yes, Captain.
What now? Aye, at your command.
Why is Sir Winston looking at us? I don't... He's looking at me through the screen. Sir, can I help you? Okay, broke the spell. Goodness gracious.
Here's my blade at long last. Now, huh? You vile, black-hearted traitor. Poisoned your own crew and thought nothing of it, did you?
Yeah, I forgot that I also don't like Ratbeard because he killed all the other rats. Not all of them, but he had a whole crew and he killed them.
And you, pirate, we had a deal. You were supposed to catch Ratbeard and stop him, but you took him on your crew. How dare you?
I didn't have a choice in the matter.
Poisoned? I never poisoned you. I just meant to put you to sleep. Not, well, to put you to sleep.
I don't know if I believe Ratbeard on that. I'm not gonna bother with the traps because I think the ghosts will just go over them. Yeah, I'm gonna move everybody a little closer. Okay. What sort of...
Yeah. Can't wait, Captain.
Let's see how that goes. Why does Ratbeard always go second? He's skipping everybody else's turn. I guess because it's his quest, but like, come on, buddy, wait. Okay.
Jolly good. I'm on it.
Got him.
Captain, I thought getting me old kit and sword back would make me feel like a new rat. But after hearing what became of the old crew, I never have harmed a hair on those boys' heads. Oh, I trick them out of their share of the treasure, but that's just pirating. Let's get back to the tavern. I've some thinking to do.
But like, how would... realistically, although I know that's a funny word to use in a game where I'm a child pirate and all my crew members are animals or zombies or ghosts. If you were gonna use, I guess I suppose that's entirely possible to go, I'm gonna use this substance and I don't know how potent it is and I just want to debilitate someone but not completely kill them. But at the same time, if you're like if you're willing to take the risk, you better be someone who's not gonna regret it. So like, clearly he has enough lack of remorse that he would use a poison on his own crew that he doesn't know the effects of. And now I'm supposed to believe, oh, I should go, I'm trying to go back to the tavern. What's wrong with me? Oh, in any tavern cellar. Well, this is the closest one. What's the timer left on my mount? Just out of curiosity. 4 hours and 50 minutes.
Captain, I'm sure them drops I bought were knockout drops. Somebody else must have slipped me poison. I means to find out just who did it. And that day, there'll be a reckoning. Till then, I guess I'll try your brand of pirating. I'm glad to be on your crew, Captain. You've shown me the error of me old ways.
Ugh. I guess he gets a pass. Maybe. I don't know. Still don't really trust him. He looks cool now, though. Okay. Since I've already done one side quest, it occurs to me that I'm never going to be able to do this one because it's the 10th anniversary quest, and they're never going to open that tomb again. But to anybody in the chat or anybody who sees this later on YouTube that does play Pirate 101, if they ever do reopen the Tomb of the Eye over in the Blood Shoals, hit me up, because I would like to complete this quest. I think I might potentially, based on the time left on my timer, make this like a little side quest episode. Ooh. I would like him to do... this one. And he has another one? Alright, I'll go for first strike. No, I'm not going to use crowns to finish these. I would love to train those other guys up too. But as long as the 3 that I have in my active party are all trained up, I'm not going to worry about the rest of my companions too much. And I'm going to continue with more side questing. I'm going to come over here and talk to Don Alejandro. Or would it be Don... It would be Alejandro and not Alejandro, right? Because it's a double L. But it's... I can't remember if Monquista is supposed to be Spanish or Italian. I feel like maybe it's supposed to be like Spanish or Portuguese. And I guess either way, I do know that both of those phonetic alphabets, and a double L is still not an L, but I'll let it slide. I'll see what they say. I keep forgetting that they're voiced. They'll tell me what it is. These are just the kinds of silly little things I think about while I'm gaming. I don't pay attention to the actual game. I'm like, how do I say this character's name based on the phonetic alphabets that I know? Or, what are the moral implications of this character's actions? Another ad break, oh my goodness. Oh, that's Scrimshaw, and I want to go over to what this place is called, Puerto Mico. I'm gonna try to wait until after the ad break to actually talk to anybody, though. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of people at developers that just make decisions and they'll go, nobody will question it. But then there's players like me that'll drive them crazy. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on a second. No, I'm doing... Okay, if I equip this ship, that's what I need to see. Maybe I just shouldn't worry about what's on this ship anymore, to be totally honest. Okay. Ooh, level 65, and I'm pretty sure I'm level 13. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice to see you. Good luck with the rest of your day.
Ah, you must be Captain Avery's representative. Good day. Yes, I fear my departure to Captain Avery's gathering has indeed been delayed. I was waiting for my tailor to finish my new diplomatic ensemble. That headache is finally resolved, but there's an additional problem. The skyways between here and the meeting are, quite frankly, unsafe. So many wharf rat and shark pirates sail along my route. I simply cannot risk the trip. Surely you understand. But there may be a solution. If you were to help clear the way, it would put my mind at ease. It would also demonstrate Captain Avery can control his would-be republic.
Okay, let me think about before I jump into that. I think I'm gonna pick up this side quest.
My favorite part of the day is when I retire to my room and gaze into my magic mirror. My appearance is perfection. You're not jealous, are you? It's a curious thing, my magic mirror. My reflection plays with me, copying my movement in one moment, and then daring me to mirror his in the next. The dirty Captain Edward Walter snatched my prize mirror and fled into the skyway. It's my most treasured should possess you. If you get it back to me, I'll gladly pay you.
Okay. I don't know if I should venture... Oh, I love these tiny little stairs. That's so cute. I don't know. I'm gonna explore a little bit. Just to see if there are any more side quests I can pick up. Monquista ship parts vendor. Okay, I can't get them anyway. There is another one. I'm not gonna go inside anywhere just yet. Let me just make sure. Everything's so tiny. It's so cute.
My heart beats for two lovely ladies, Lucia and Lucretia. To win their affections, I require a gift. Let's see, what do ladies like? Ah, yes, roses. Rumor is Marlebonians pilfered roses from local Monquistan gardens. If you could get those roses back from the Marlebon ships, I'd negotiate payment.
What? Did they take all the roses? Can we not just go get the roses from the garden? Alright, let's see what we got here. Wharf rat ships, Marleybone ships, Captain Walters. Oh. We also need to find the bananas. Do one more little loop around and make sure I'm not missing them. Here they are.
What now?
Yes? At your command. Aye, aye. At your command. My pleasure.
Aye, aye,
Yes?
Captain.
So be it.
Okay. I think let's start I'm going to start with the wharf rat ships. Oh, I always forget. I would like to switch my method when I'm flying, at least, or sailing rather. Switch to using the number keys and the arrows. What was that and where did it come from? Did it come from here?
We have cleared the rats, but the sharks remain. Fly faster.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to the Marleybone ships because they're here. Whereas the sharks are over in Skull Island. Oh no, they boarded me. Hopefully this will still count. It didn't say I had to, like, sink them out of the sky. Why do they get to go first? Because they boarded me?
Can't wait, Captain.
Wait, oh. Oh, he's not gonna move, is he? Get him, Sir Winston.
Will do.
Okay. Let's... Oh, are those the roses back there? I can't tell. It's just a rock. Well, where are the other ships? Okay, there it is. Jeez. Ah. If my ship's health gets down too low, I think I might need to skedaddle out of here. Ow, come on. Y'all have like 2 health left. wish there was like a stay where you are instruction.
What is
Just
it,
let her
Captain?
do whatever she wants.
Aye, Captain. I'm on it.
Okay, okay. Done. Okay. Okay, based on where my ship's health is at, I'm thinking that I should probably go back to Skull Island Skyway because my ship did not do very well in that second battle. There might be some lower level pirates over here fighting. Oh, well, they came at me.
That scared little monkey. He might have a safe path now. We should let him know before all the dangerous pirates come back.
I was just gonna cruise by, but the sharks said one opponent wasn't enough. They're gonna take on two. Oh, wow. Big ol' Kraken move.
You have driven back the rats and sharks? Excellent! You pirates are indeed resourceful. Very well. I shall set sail shortly. Accompany you? I think not. I am an agent of the Monkistan Crown. It would not be proper to travel in a pirate vessel. Surely, you understand.
Too good to travel with us, eh? So be it. Let's go tell Avery to expect this, gentlemen.
Ooh, wait, I changed my mind. I was just going on autopilot. Because I've got an hour recorded, I'm thinking that I'm going to stop here and continue Pirate 101 another time. If you're seeing this on YouTube later, thank you for watching and have a great day.